Hi, this is Lila and Scruffy, and it's Sunday, and I just decided just to make a random video of what I'm doing today. I'm washing some blankets in the washer, and I am now starting to prepare a pot roast on top of the stove. I'm just going to make the meat today. I don't feel like adding anything else to it. I'm not quite sure yet, but I might add potatoes, but I really don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth. So I've got the pot roast browning. I always season it and brown it, and then I'm going to cook it on low on top of the stove for about 3 hours. So I'll come back and show you what else I'll be doing. Talk to you later. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Okay, here's my pot roast, nice and brown. Now I'm going to add a packet of Lipton onion soup mix to the pot. I just sprinkle it all over like that, nothing special. This is going to give it lots of flavor. Then I'm going to throw in some beef stock. And I just pour it all over right here. Okay, pour it all over. This isn't really quite a whole box. It's what I had in the fridge. And I don't like to waste anything. And now I'm just going to push this down to make sure it gets most of the liquid. That's my washer in the background, in case you're wondering what the heck is that noise. Okay, and that's it. And I'm going to cover this and turn this to low, and I'm just going to let it cook for the next couple of hours, and we'll come back and show you periodically how it's doing. This is regular chuck pot roast, chuck beef pot roast. See you in a few. Okay, here's my blankets that I washed and getting ready to put them into the dryer. Okay, I'm back. To go along with my pot roast today, I'm going to make a recipe called corn casserole. Now, I know a lot of people have heard of this and have made it and, eaten it for how many years, I don't know. I personally, this is new to me. I have never heard of it, and I'm going to make it for the first time. So let's get started. Okay, here's my bowl. The first thing is to add a can of corn, drained, kernel corn. I'm using Del Monte kernel corn, drained. Put that into the bowl. Then it says next to add a can of sweet cream corn. Okay, I'm going to add that. I'm hoping I'm using a big enough bowl. Excuse my hand in the shot. I know that don't look good. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just mix it in between, just to get it all mixed together. Like I said, I've never had a corn casserole before, but I love the simplicity of this. It's only 5 ingredients, and I'm all for that. Okay. Then it says to add a stick of melted butter. Now, it didn't say salted or unsalted. I'm using salted. Then it says to add a cup of sour cream. Love sour cream. This is full fat that I'm using. Again, this is to go with my pot roast that I have cooking on top of the stove that I showed you at the beginning of this video. And like I said, this is just a random video today. I'm just, deciding to show you what I was doing today. And the last ingredient is a box of Jiffy corn muffin mix. I'm still going to go ahead and mix this before I add that in there. I know that this doesn't look good. You know, but I'm sure that it's going to be delicious. I love kernel corn. I'm not a fan of cream corn, but since it's going to be mixed in with all this other stuff, it's probably going to be even really good. Anyway, I just want to get this all pre-mixed before I add the Jiffy mix. Wow, yum. You have to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Okay, so hopefully that's good enough mixed. And now I'm going to just, I guess you just sprinkle in the Jiffy mix like so. Break this up a little bit. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, let me get a smaller spoon. Mix all this in there. Now you also can add eggs to this, cheese, cheddar cheese I think, and also I've heard people add a can of jalapenos, diced green chilies. I don't know if this is like a cornbread, but it said it's a corn casserole. And you're going to put this in an 8x8 grease pan. And then you're going to bake it, it says, 45 minutes. I'm going to start checking mine because all ovens are different. I'm going to start checking mine at after 30 minutes. I don't want this to burn on me, you know, or something like that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just giving this a good mix. Get that corn muffin mix, excuse me, all incorporated in there. Got my pan, my 8x8 pan, standing by. Okay. Let me get my little 8x8 dish. There it is, nice and greased. And now I'm just going to pour my casserole in here. Go ahead and hope you're all having a good Sunday. Oh, it looks really pretty. Like a souffle. Oh, makes quite a bit. It's just me and my husband, so I have another hour to go on my pot roast, so this is going to take exactly the same amount of time. I try to have everything like made up, you know, all at the same time so we could eat it. Okay, so there it is. There it is. Put this over here. Grab my towel here. Alright, so here it is. Corn casserole. 5 ingredients. Really excited to try this. I heard it's really good. And let me know if you tried this before and what you put in yours. I'm curious to know. Okay, it looks pretty well combined. Everything. And yeah, okay. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the oven for, like I said, 45 minutes. And I'll show you when it's done. Dishes are done. Hi everybody. Here's my baby Scruffy. Say hi Scruffy. Say hi YouTube. I haven't seen you. Haven't seen you in a while, huh? Yes. What are you doing on top of my sofa? Huh? You're supposed to be laying on your blanket. Scruffy, come here. Come here. Yes. Yes, puppy. Yes. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Well, Scruffy always looks like she's mad or sad. She's not. She smells that corn casserole baking, and she smells the pot roast on the stove, and she's just waiting to get her some. So anyway, just showing you my Sunday. Today was also the first full day of changing the time to springing forward. It's in fact almost 6 o'clock, and it's bright, bright, bright and sunny here in California. And we're just, sticking around at home. Okay, I'll show you some more later. Just want to show you that I do clean up after myself after I, cook and stuff. So here's the dishes that you saw me washing earlier. My sink is clean, and my counter is clean. Don't look at my floors. My floors are not clean. As some of you well know, I had surgery February 1st, and I have not been able to mop my floors, but I will be doing that this week because I am 5 weeks post-op, feeling almost 100% back to normal. And so anyway, just want you to see that I'm not dirty, that I do wash my dishes. So I'll come back with some more video. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Here is my corn pudding. I just took it out of the oven. It took me almost 50 minutes in my oven, and I stuck a toothpick in there, and it came out clean. It's very, very brown on the bottom and around the edges, as you can see, and it smelled really good while it was baking through the house. So this is what we're going to have with our pot roast, and I'll take you back to the stove and show you that as well. Okay, here is my delicious pot roast that has been cooking on top of the stove for 3.5 hours. All these little bits you see here are the onion, the dried onion from the Lipton onion soup mix. My fork is going right through it, and it makes its own gravy with the beef stock that I used. So there it is. I didn't add potatoes or vegetables because I didn't want to. I just wanted the meat. So that's what we're having. So it's smelling good and looking good in the kitchen here. Okay, I'll be back with some more. This was just a Sunday fun day. Okay, everybody. So take care, and sending Cali love.